welcome back to 40Miner. I've actually got a really cool thing that I'm super proud of that I made. It's really cool. You just gotta trust me, let's hop in. Alright, here we are back in the Zarbyland world that I'm always in. As you can see up here is the mansion that I built a while ago, which is pretty cool. I haven't done anything with it, don't worry, but as you can see when I go in, it looks like this. You've got the stone floor, and if I ever want to change, I can to here and here, and then it's like scrolling, and like I can't go that way anymore in that way. So that's pretty much what I've done for all of these houses. Same for those two, same for the one down there, kind of same for the one that's over here somewhere. And I say kind of same because it's a little bit different, but don't worry about it. Now I've built some more houses. As you can see down here, you can see 3 houses, but inside this one is a bit different. There's sand in like a line, and there's the blue leaves, the midnight leaves. So basically what I've done is I've said if you're standing on a blue leaf or sand, they do different things. So blue leaves, the midnight leaves, if you hold down shift and Q, it takes you here to a different part of the house where you've got sand over here and sand over here, because for the sand it's not shift and Q, it's shift and E. So if I hold down shift and E, it takes me here. So you're probably wondering what's this? Well, I'll come back to it later. So I'm going to hold down shift and Q, it's going to take me here. I'm going to come down over to this sand. So this is a cool house that I built. So if I come down to this sand and hold down shift and E, it's going to take me here to a completely different house that I've built with windows, no doors because I don't really need doors anyway. As you can see, it doesn't look much different, but if I hold down shift and Q on these leaves, it'll take me to some sand, and as you can see, it looks different. There are windows out here. There's another house, and there's some sand here, so shift and E, and I'm back here. Well, not back here, I haven't been here yet, but I'm here. And as you can see, there's a house there, there's a window up there. That's because there's like snow there, you don't want to be staring at snow. And you can look out there as well, and you can come around here. As you can see, you can look out there as well, but there's more sand. So if you hold down shift and E, it takes you here. As you can see, big window here. And if you turn around, you kind of go up a bit. Look out the window, there's nothing there. Look out the window, there's nothing there. Look out this window, there's nothing there. So also for this window. But if you come over here, hold down shift and Q, it takes you back to the start again, where it's this house. But as you can see, there are all these other houses as well. Like these are all houses that actually exist. Well, what I've done is I'm at, as you can see on the bottom right, negative 78.5. So that's my W coordinate right now. So if I change my W coordinate to negative 79.5, so I'm traveling along the 4th dimensional plane, I changed it all, and now there's only one house here. So if you remember, there was only one. Do you remember one of the houses I was in? There was only one house. Yeah, that's this house with the big window, and it's just by itself in the negative 79.5. So if I go back to negative 78.5, I'm back here with the 3 houses. And if I go to negative 77.5, there's this long house, the one with the sand, and there's also this house here, which is one of the long ones, not the long ones, but one of the weird ones that didn't really go anywhere, if you know what I mean. But then I haven't done anything on negative 76.5. We're going to go back to negative 78.5, back to here. And basically what I've done is holding shift and Q on the blue just basically changes it from negative 78.5 to negative 77.5. And because of how I built it, you should be standing on already built ground, which should take you here. So same for this. This, by the way, I didn't show you. This just takes you to here. So it's a big loop. You can come down here, hold down shift and Q. You can go, oh, I didn't actually want to be here, and go back onto the same one. Come back here. You can go back over here, hold down shift and Q. As long as you know that blue is Q and sand is E, as long as you have that in your head, then you should be fine. It doesn't really matter what the scenario is. If you're on sand, Shift and E. If you're on blue, Shift and Q. That's kind of the setup I've done. It's pretty simple. It took me a fair while, but just one quick warning, it's not spider proof, simply just because that'd just take me absolutely ages, because I built like, hold on, how many houses did I build? So I built 6 houses in total, which took me, I don't know how long exactly, I wasn't keeping track, but say it took me 5 hours to build all 6 of these houses. Probably didn't take that long, I'm not sure, but just say it took 5 hours. I would then have to build the first outer shell, which would then take me another 5 hours, and then I'd have to build the second outer shell, which would take me another 5 hours, totaling at about 15 hours, and that's just a bit ridiculous, and I'd rather build this what I have. And just, I've got the spiders off at the moment just because, I mean, I'm just building, I'm showcasing builds, there's no point having them on. But yeah, anyway, what I could do is build like a big box on the outside of this to stop spiders from coming in, but then it looked weird, it looked like it's a fort or something. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed that. This is something cool that I made. I could totally expand on this more and do more with it, like build different types of housing, or like a secret puzzle or something like that. So just let me know if you want to see that, because I could totally do that if you would want to see it. But yeah, this is what I built, this is what I spent quite a while on, so I do hope you enjoy it. Another thing I should also mention is that it's kind of good for multiplayer in a sense, because it kind of tells people how to get from each house rather than just hoping that they remember. It's kind of easy for them to know, if you know what I mean. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed that building. I'm pretty proud of it. But yeah, check out Weather Content, and I'll see ya.